record, 6 wins, no losses, 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 234 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Rochelle, Texas, Justin El Blanco Ledet. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist, holding professional record, 9 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 245 pounds. Fighting out of the Iberville, Mississippi, Chase the Manila Gorilla Sherman. And when the action begins, a referee in charge, Dave Salyusev.
We're not fighting yet. All right, boys, a bit of the rules in the locker room already. Just gonna go over the big ones again. Stay off the top, back of the head, neck, and spine. Keep your fingers on the cage.
with us here for the UFC Fight Pass Prelims. Thank you guys for starting your UFC Fight Night right here at UFCFightPass.com. Justin Ledet trying to stay undefeated against Chase Sherman. Sherman in the blue trunks takes the center of the octagon. Ledet is in the black.
Ledet cannot stop smiling. He is extremely happy to be here. Now keep an eye when he jabs, if he steps hard on that lead leg, if Sherman immediately starts to chop it down with leg kicks.
And watch the hand speed of Chase Sherman. Really prefers to strike with his hands, and the hands are quick.
There's the first of what's going to be many. Nice quick left hook to counter the leg kick there by Ledet. That's one of his best strikes.
That certainly would appear to be loose here in his UFC debut.
You know, a lot of times when you have people that have gone through that level of adversity in their life, lift out of your car, the anxiety isn't hit him as much. That's a beautiful combination. There you're going to look at the hand speed I referenced during his walkout. Very quick for a guy of his size. Another leg kick. You can see Steve stumble on his footing there a little bit. With these heavyweights, they'll settle in pretty quick with the bruising in your lead leg.
That left jab continues to land for Ledet here in the early going, just over a minute in.
Snapping the head back of Chase Sherman.
Sherman eats a right hand, and now Chase Sherman counters.
Forget footwork, forget head movement.
Oh! Both guys land there simultaneously. 3.5 minutes to go, round 1.
And Ledet is throwing the same combinations over and over, and there Sherman was able to counter with a nice right hook.
And that one did some damage, as did the previous one.
The real key, though, is Sherman's got to move his head. See, he's throwing that leg kick. His head is stationary. The counter to a leg kick like that is a straight right hand for Ledet. We'll see if he can time it.
Yeah, hook low.
Sherman comes in having won his last 4 as he lands the leg kick there to punctuate that combination. Ledet, as he lands the jab, has yet to taste defeat in his mixed martial arts career.
Good combination there from Sherman again. He missed on the punches, landed the leg kick, which was part of his game plan. But his hands are very low, and he does not have the head movement to execute that kind of game plan. Another nice leg kick. He's got to get those hands back up in front of his face, or he's going to keep eating combinations like that.
All action here in the early going between these two heavyweight newcomers.
Nice jab from Ledet.
Oh, beautiful body shot by Sherman. Ledet counters with a knee.
Forget defense.
And Sherman continuing to land to that lead leg of Justin Ledet. Nice right hand for Justin. Ledet doing a pretty good job keeping those hands up to block some of those head strikes from Chase Sherman.
He is. It's at least eating away some of the power. He's not getting caught solid by these punches. He's deflecting at least a little bit of it.
Early arriving crowd here in Salt Lake City. Getting a great heavyweight showdown here as Chase Sherman rips the body.
Chase Sherman showing a little bit better head movement there, but when you start ducking like that, you can expect to see some knees as Ledet looks for the clinch and throws a knee up the middle.
Two former collegiate athletes here. Sherman played football, Ledet hoops.
The crowd giving the response they deserve. These fellas are landing on the line tonight.
Big leather landed on both sides here. Under a minute now to go round one.
And you could see the altitude maybe starting to take some effect here as Chase Sherman starting to breathe a little heavier. Fast-paced first round. Ledet, who showed up early to get used to the climate here, get used to the altitude, seems to be the fresher man.
Beautiful counter left hand is there for Ledet.
Deep breaths here from Chase Sherman. Eats another big right hand. Again, look at the hand level down at the chest area. Most of the punches from Ledet come straight down the middle. You got to get your hands up high and in front of your face.
Chase Sherman getting close to seeing a second round for the first time in his MMA career.
Surprised Ledet's not going to the body route. He could see the heavy breathing from Sherman. Eats another jab to end the round. Great first round. All right, let's take a look. Boom, but eats the leg kick. Now take a listen. You can hear these two big boys trading. Man, some pop on the punches from Ledet. Excellent jab, and he feeds him one more. You can see who's the more confident man walking back to his stool.
Got that first round over with, okay? You got the first round over with. Keep that jab going. Don't forget about your teeth, all right? Keep him off of you with that teeth, okay? And I need them knee taps, will you? Come on, all right? Please.
Remember, he's checking high.
You're doing good.
Right under, get that other
You're
leg.
doing good. He's checking high,
Seconds
okay?
out,
Kick
let's
his
go.
leg out.
There's water.
Seconds out.
Let's go. Get that water.
All right, ready to go here, round two. Chrissy Blair, thank you very much. Justin Ledet and Chase Sherman. Chase Sherman, 10 pro fights coming in. They all ended in round one. Ledet would appear to be the fresher fighter here to begin round two. We shall see.
Are you ready?
Ledet in the black trunks. Chase Sherman is in blue.
Corner, Sherman wants him to kick the leg out from underneath Ledet. What they mean is when you kick at someone's lead leg and they start to lift the knee to block it, then you kick a little bit lower and kick the leg that's still on the mat out from under the fighter. Surprised that the nuts say, hey, look, take this guy down. Sherman's a more well-rounded guy as he unloads a nice combination there, but as he's eating a lot of punches here, starting to be a little tired. Beautiful leg kick there from Sherman.
And he continues to cap those combinations by going downstairs. Man, Ledet's landed some big shots. The Sherman chin thus far has held up.
And you can see some confidence in Sherman's eyes. And when you've taken your opponent's best punch and it hasn't rocked you, that can feed into your confidence. And right now we're actually seeing a more confident Chase Sherman. We'll see if he can maintain it as the round progresses and he starts to get a little bit more winded.
Oh, Ledet getting back to work off of that jab just as he did in round one. Body kick is there, yeah, for Sherman as we show you the total strikes. Slight edge for Justin Ledet, who has landed 53% of his strike attempts thus far.
Excellent timing on that counter left hook there from Sherman as he eats another jab. His timing is better, but you can see zero head movement. His head is way too still for a guy who has a jab like Ledet, who just continues to pepper him.
Always nice to see two guys making their UFC debut, really getting after it and enjoying their craft, you know? I mean, this, you know, it's hard to, I think, when you're fighting in a cage to focus on having fun, but both of these guys, I think, are balancing that well.
You bring up a great point. So many people in their debut, they hold back a little bit. You know, the atmosphere, the event is too big for them to let loose the best that they have. These two gentlemen settled in quickly, and they're putting on a great show, a fight that they'll both be proud of, regardless of who wins.
Under 3 minutes now to go here in round two.
Beautiful jab from Ledet.
Ledet was just out of range with that right hand. We show you the head strikes. Ledet more than doubling up on Chase Sherman as we approach the midpoint of this one.
Sherman's putting pressure on him, trying to supplicate his combinations a little bit, so he's only seeing a lot of jabs now. But Sherman needs to mix in some fakes, some feints. or else he's just going to keep having that happen. He's going to keep having his head snapped back by that jab, because it's just a target moving forward from the deck.
Slight reach advantage for Justin Ledet, but he has maximized it.
And you can see just from the stance of Sherman. Sherman stands a little bit more square, which takes away from your reach advantage. When you have square shoulders like that, you can strike from both sides a little bit easier, but it will take away from your punching reach and your kicking reach.
Sherman with a quick check on the clock. It reads 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Getting a little bit flat-footed here, but he presses forward with offense.
Ledet not really going downstairs often. When you watch his boxing footage, he works the body quite well.
Oh, nicely placed knee there for Justin Ledet.
And Sherman looks like he eats it well, but I can tell you from being in there, those are awful. You feel them. You keep a poker face, but it does not feel good midway through a fight to eat a knee to the gut.
Sherman getting his breaths in when he can. He's fighting in his second round for the first time in his career. He is fighting at altitude. And by the way, it's his UFC debut. Ledet continuing to work off of that left jab.
There's that right hook again from Sherman. Every once in a while when Ledet fires his right hand, he leans off hard to his left. Sherman's been able to catch him a few times. And he's taking some really big breaths here. Now would be a great time for Ledet to get downstairs, start working that jab to the body, work more of those knees.
Counter left is there for Justin.
Even faking the takedown at this point can help you out.
That jab knocked the mouthpiece out. Ledet going for the finish here.
Oh, beautiful right hand left hook combination.
Sherman trying to circle away to pop that mouthpiece back in. He does. 20 seconds to go round 2.
Sherman's tough. He can't move his head. He's too tired to really do much else. But he's going to take the best Ledet has to offer.
Utah has waited a long time for the UFC to be in town. They are loving the early action here. Round 3 coming up.
Now watch Ledet with his jab, just feeding it to him. John, this is how you feed your little girl her dinner right here. Bam. Here, have another one. Nah.
Listen, all right. Well, use your fucking water. Use your cage. Okay. Yeah. Use your cage one. Okay. Use your cage one. Push it.
5 minutes and it's you. You got it. You ain't tired.
You can't breathe right now.
You. This is what you do. You a beast. You a beast.
I gotta think there are a few worse feelings when you're competing in mixed martial arts than when the cardio goes or the gas tank goes. And dig deep time here for Chase Sherman.
Yeah, when you are that exhausted and you can't move, you can't defend yourself, you basically have a front row seat to your own ass kick.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Justin Ledet still all smiles. Could be 5 minutes away from his first UFC win. Chase Sherman pursuing that same goal. Sherman in the blue, Ledet in black.
And I didn't hear, we didn't listen the whole time to Sherman's corner, but didn't hear anything about head movements, fakes, or face. They do want him to use the fence a little bit more, maybe tie him up.
Quick jab.
And you can see Ledet's stance is so vertical, so high, that anybody, when he fights someone who's got a better wrestling arsenal than Chase Sherman, he's going to have some difficulties. He's going to have to lower that stance.
How about the head strikes? 85 have landed for Justin Ledet through 2+ rounds.
Hey, Chase Sherman just slipped a punch.
There you go.
I want to point that out. He doesn't mind getting hit. That's part of the problem. He's just that tough.
Sherman trying to go upstairs with the head kick. Not a ton behind it. 3.5 minutes now to go.
Ledet being smart here. He's not falling for the bait, coming rushing in looking for a finish. In the heavyweight division, even some small punches, guys backing up, throwing hooks, you know. You look back at that Czech Congo Pat Barry classic, you just can't take anybody in this weight class for granted. Nice combination there from Sherman. He's able to corner Ledet against the fence. And, you know, I like this strategy from Sherman. He wasn't winning the fight. Now let's play around a little bit. Let's see if I can get Ledet out of his game, get him to overextend on some of these punches, and catch him with a crazy counter.
Ledet showing some of those pro.
Feint it, feint it. Step. Don't let him get set. Don't let him get set. Put the boxing showing out. Go to work.
Heavy right hand for Sherman.
Man, Ledet continues to land, still over 50%. Oh, big shots there for Sherman.
I mean, Sherman's eating the best Ledet has to offer. He's just going to absorb it. When he can get his wind back, he's going to fire off 2 or 3 of the heaviest punches he has, looking for a one-shot knockout. I like what Ledet's coach is telling him. Don't let him set, because as Sherman's walking forward, once he sets his feet, that's when he fires. But if you can jab while he's walking, he's eating them every single time. Watch, he's walking forward, bam, eats a right hand. Doesn't have his feet set.
And that can delay the Sherman offense coming back for another 15 or 20 seconds. And now the clock starting to become a factor. No takedown attempts on either side, to no one's surprise.
You know, I was surprised when I talked to Sherman about that. He said that wasn't part of the game plan. He was fearful of the submission wins that we've seen. You know, Ledet has 4 submission wins in his career. But I was able to watch some footage on those. I mean, those submissions did not come against what you would call quality heavyweights. So I was surprised to hear a guy of Sherman's experience be that fearful of shooting for a takedown.
Final minute here. The Salt Lake crowd trying to get behind these 2 heavyweights who really have given their all in their UFC debuts. Ledet continuing to show a nice bounce in his step. We'll show you the total strikes by round. And Justin Ledet has been the more effective striker in all 3.
And he said he wanted to bring a level of technique and boxing into mixed martial arts. He's shown some really good skills here tonight. His decision to come out here over a week early obviously paid off here at altitude as well. But being the fresher guy has helped.
Not a good look for Chase Sherman with hands on hips. Final seconds here. Sherman walking forward. Oh! So Justin Ledet and Chase Sherman go the distance in their respective UFC debuts.
Take a look at some of the action. No surprise, no takedown attempts. Nice counters there from Sherman, but an excellent counter as well from Ledet. Just getting off first, being the quicker-handed fighter, backing up and baiting Sherman in. And really, a lot of the hands down, these types of tactics are just what Sherman had to go to when he really started to fatigue. Round 1 was a very high-paced fight, altitude or no altitude for heavyweights. And that round was so high-paced, had to get wore down. It took a lot of the energy from Chase Sherman.
Thought Ledet did a nice job balancing risk and reward down the stretch as well. You know, no need to engage in a firefight when seemingly you got 2 rounds in the books.
Yeah, there's a delicate balance between pleasing the fans and all of a sudden getting caught with that Hail Mary right hand and being laid out on the floor and losing a fight that you won the entire time.
Well, largely the fans got their money's worth in that one. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Justin